What's up guys, Dom here, back with no Game of Legends, but today we have a deck which is based off our big boy Martin Septim, that's his name. Basically the idea of the deck is that you boost your Magicka as high as you can, and obviously with Martin on the board that means it'll be quicker for him to go insane and turn into the aspect of Akatosh. But this deck can also be played in several other ways, as you'll see in these videos. And yeah, other than that, all I got to mention is it's got good re-summoning from the grave possibilities. Right, let's see what this monk wants. I mean, he looks very suspiciously like my character, but I don't care. Yeah, that sounds good. I'm gonna get out of acting. So we've obviously got Thieves Guild Recruit just for a nice bit of draw power, and we have our Supply Runner for Magicka boosting.
They are no challenge for the Kashi.
Yay! Okay, we're instantly going to block that just because I want to see what kind of person they are. Okay, yeah, they're not too fast with that unit. They're fine with the trade. Ooh, so they are moving it out the way for something much more glamorous. We'll get our full metal Blackwood Alchemist down, just so you know he can start buffing himself up. Honestly, I've got to say, I think Blackwood Alchemist is probably one of the more underrated cards. I don't see many people even looking at him thinking that's a good card, but in a deck like this, he seems pretty good.
Smells raw meat.
Yep, so we can get rid of their Tollgate Khajiit man and start setting up both our lanes for Supply Runner. Mountain lions in my basement! Sorry, Oblivion PTSD.
Die like a dog.
You won't spoil my plan.
Case Cast Report, that's good. That's real good. We do have a big boy Alchemist, so we'll kill the Fappa Sapper for now, just because I want to see what other units I can get rid of because of it. Put down the Mountain Lion and play Supply Runner, gain a bit of Magicka, buff up that Alchemist even more. Combos. Something that hasn't been displayed on this channel before. What are they going to do then?
Time to move.
Oh, look at me, I can move units.
How clever.
And there goes our Alchemist. All that joy for nothing. I am wondering actually if it's worth doing something a bit silly just so they don't get to profit again. We'll see what's on top of our deck for now. Yeah, we'll take that. So we'll go Alchemist and Tree Minder. There we go. Combos. Yeah. Mountain Lion. That quest, a rat problem in Oblivion. I love it.
You must pay to pass unhindered.
I have no patience for fools.
Your coin.
Fresh start. See, that's the better version of Hey you're finally awake. I couldn't say that with a straight face. Skyrim's opening has been memed too much for me to ever disrespect it. Another Tree Minder, I guess. See, not only are we using Tree Minders to block him from hitting face, but it's also buffing up our Alchemists.
Khajiit smells raw meat.
Oh wow.
Claws out.
Was it worth it, Kent Roadshow? Very few people will get that. Very, very, very few people will understand that reference. It's one from I would say my childhood, but I'm not really that old. Still fresh and young.
Try some. You won't leave. This one won't.
It's pretty good. I might smack them with a mountain lion, but they aren't much of a filthy rat. Definitely didn't support Quillweave, 100%. Just because she's an Argonian, and I play as Argonians, doesn't mean, definitely doesn't mean I support them all the time. Wow, someone really likes to heal. Unfortunately, they don't know how to deal with Blackwood Alchemist. I was about to say, see, why just get jacked up on the hist when you can do that, but I realise it's probably their hist which is meant to be representing that power. It's hist sap, isn't it? Oh, okay, cool. Enjoy the mountain lions in the basement. Right, hopefully this one will have less Fighters Guild jokes. Maybe we can move over to, like, I don't know, not Majors Guild. Blackwood Company? No, modern. Yeah, we'll see. Maybe we'll draw Martin Septim this game as well. Can make some Sean Bean jokes. Oh, a wise first turn. I shall copy it. Someone likes drawing. Yep. And we draw Tree Minder. Nice, we'll get that Magicka manipulation up. And by manipulation I mean increase. Still kind of a manipulation.
My magnificent monster.
Just slap them down in the shadow lane. Just stops them from being cool kids and hitting face. Well, depends what keyword Manic Jack gets, really. So if you get something like Breakthrough, that's quite annoying. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, doesn't even matter. Okay. Now Breakthrough doesn't really mean much to me. Because holding on to cards that you don't need to use is overrated. See, now they're going to have to play something else to get around Venom Tongue. When they could have just cursed it and then laughed. Cast into time. Had to get wasted. See, when will this person learn that their actions have consequences? Now they're going to lose Mr. Jack before he can do a whole rune's worth of damage. We'll get the supply runners going. We just need Magicka at the moment. But they need more cards. Let's get out of the Imperial Sewers and head to Vivleren, or Vilvern, or however you want to say it. I've always said Vivleren, it's probably wrong. But then again, I don't really have many people to talk to Oblivion about in person. They're all Skyrim normies. Oh, and the field's pretty much swept. Not against Skyrim, by the way, as a disclaimer. Just prefer Oblivion. Right. I kind of want to get loads of Martin Septims, but Iron Atronach's probably a better target. Just imagine that though, like having 4 Martin Septims. I mean, it'll do nothing until you get to Aspect of Akatosh. But when you do, that'll be hilarious. Alright, let's get Viper back to hand for removal's sake. Oh boy.
You will die
Oh look, an alchemist. Might be able to see how like much this will threaten them. Potion making club. That might also be a good time to see what other people's opinions of Blackwood Alchemists are. I mean, I know there's a lot of other cards I could ask about, but I quite like these alchemists, and they don't, evidently. So, yeah. I think they're cool. Obviously, I don't really see them having much of an application outside of scout decks. Because, yeah, they will still get +2 attack every turn. But it's just how much you can increase the tempo in these kind of decks. Just slamming down lots of units, which buff your Magicka, then buff its attack. And it all works together like one big happy family. Oh look, probably a control deck. That makes a lot of sense. Ah, crocodile. What's it gonna do? Exactly, nothing. Please hit the Thieves Guild recruit. No, hits another alchemist. What did my poor alchemists ever do to this guy? Alright, let's put on a bit of pressure with a Sly Marsh Blade. And also just joke around and drop an Iron Atronach. Because logic. Put it in this lane instead of the field lane, because if they did Dawn's Wrath, this is slightly less effective power values. Oh, for goodness sake, my alchemists! They did nothing to you, my good man. You just killed them all straight away. You don't know how much I want to resurrect one right now. But I do need that, you know, that smug reminder of, oh, I needed to do this to win. Right, well that's going to end the video. If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe, and I'll probably see you next time.